What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for checking out another video. I want to say thank you to the new subscribers, the old subscribers too, of course, but the new subscribers, man. We started with this season with like 480 subscribers. Now I'm up to 740 as of right now, Monday, November 28th. So I'm super stoked about that, and it just encourages me to go out and try to get better video. First and foremost, I did not hunt much last week. Bear season was coming to an end. I did hunt all day Sunday, which you already saw in the last video. I could have gone Monday, Tuesday, not even Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, but I would only be able to go for like an hour in the morning. And to me, for a bear hunt, just didn't make sense. Deer, yeah, I do that, but for hunting bears, I didn't. And then I was going to go for turkey a little bit, but I just didn't. I'm just kind of exhausted from the last couple of weeks of archery hunting, waking up in the morning and being out and then going to work and just, just not been sleeping a whole lot. So I did take that opportunity there over Thanksgiving to sleep in a little bit and stuff like that. Hope you guys did too. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and your friends and all that jazz. I hope it was great. We had the Pennsylvania rifle opener was Saturday. I went out before work and was told, because I work at a cool place, I was told, hey, come in whenever, I knew that we had some deals that I had to go there for and had some work to do. So I did hunt until about 9:30. I saw, just like last year when I sat here and killed a buck in the first 5 minutes of daylight, I went to the same place, because it's a 10-minute walk from the truck, 10-minute walk back to the truck. And I know all the guys are coming in from one side and I'm sitting right here and nobody else comes in from that way. So they push deer towards me. I thought, can I pull it off again? Went in there, and had I not been filming, I'd have killed that buck. I had a buck come by me about 15 minutes into legal shooting light, just a little bit far away. I don't want to say far away for a shot, but far away for that time of the morning to film and see what it was. I know it was a legal deer because I just saw 2 tines on one side, 2 tines and a main beam. In this area, it's 3 on one side, baby. That's legal. Whether it has a brow tine or not. Some folks I know hunt down in Indiana and some different areas, there's 4-point restrictions. So you'd have to make sure that that deer had a brow tine or make sure that deer had another point on its beam. But we don't have to deal with that here. So I'm pretty confident it was a pretty nice buck. I can't be certain, but I would say it was, at least an 8-point. It looked pretty nice. I saw it, and just before it stepped into the opening, it disappeared. Why am I telling you this and not showing you this? Well, because my camera footage got freaking deleted. I didn't kill the buck. I'm back. Yeah, it is 2:45 and I'm on my way home. I'm supposed to work until 4 o'clock, but this is Pennsylvania and it's first day of deer season. So guess what people aren't doing? Buying cars. Guess what they are doing? Killing deer. So my boss was cool enough to say, hey, if you want to go hunt, get out of here. I said, all right, say no more. So I'm on my way back. I'm going to go back to the same spot. I wasn't sure. I planned on having about an hour tonight, and now I'm going to have about 2.5 hours. So I'm just going to go back to the same place that I was today. It's tucked in fairly close to some houses, and there's some bedding cover, and it's just nobody else is coming in that way. There's obviously a chance I could bump deer on my way in, but that's a chance you got to take, because I know there's been people. There was probably 6 cars that I saw on my way out of the woods, like driving back to my house, just on one stretch of road. So I know they were hitting it pretty good. There was a lot of shooting, and maybe they run some deer around and they come over to where I'm going to be. I don't know, but got some good bucks on camera. Maybe whack one tonight, which would be so weird, and then I could just go tomorrow and look for a bear. But I'm gonna look for a bear tomorrow regardless, whether I got a buck tag in my pocket or not. But let's go get in the woods. Came back for the evening. I saw a deer at about 150, 200 yards away, but it was in a field. And behind that field, behind where the deer was, goes up over a little bit of a crest, and there's houses back there. So a doe came through and then a small buck chased. I would not have shot the buck anyways, just because beyond that deer, there were houses, and I knew there were, and they were, they were only probably 600-800 yards from me. Not worth the risk. But they did come down into the bottom. They worked their way down. I thought they were coming right to me, and then they disappeared. So we'll pick the video up here on Sunday, where, as of Saturday night, I'm talking to my brother-in-law, Josh Chico, the killer of the big 12-point here a couple years ago, out of one of my stands. He came over and killed that one in archery season. Hell of a buck.
It is now 6 a.m. I was supposed to meet my brother-in-law, Chico, for a hunt today. Yeah, he was supposed to be here at 5:30. We was going to hunt big bucks in big country and maybe hopefully see a bear, but I don't know. I was excited, man. It's the person I was going to get to hunt with this year. Like, everybody's busy. Everybody got stuff going on. My schedule's different, so I don't always get to hunt with people, but I'm supposed to meet him at 5:30, and it's now 6. I've texted him and stuff and haven't heard anything, so I guess he's not coming. So I'm going to go over to this game lands and go for a walk. Well, Chico just called. He did the whole, have 10 more minutes of sleep, be alright. I just woke up, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the hell I'm doing here. I'm just kind of winging it, but I'm gonna throw my GoPro on my head like I did last time when I bear hunted. Yeah, this is one of those hunts that I know damn well I'm not gonna get a good video of, and I try real hard to get good videos. It's actually cost me a couple deer this year, but you know, like I said in my Ohio video, but I'm a deer hunter more than a videographer. So it doesn't always work out where you get it on film, but I really try hard. Hunting a new spot you've never been is fun. It can be exciting. It can also suck because you feel like, shit, I got all these good spots. Why am I going here that I don't know? But I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot of deer sign yet, but I'm on this like dirt road kind of walking path. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I bet I see something alive today. Chico's on his way. We got unlimited coyote tags. We got a bear tag. We got 2 buck tags. We about to let some lead fly, baby. Well, it hadn't been easy, I guarantee it to you. But I made it to the top of this hill, and this looks like Buck Bed City. I'm finally running into some deer signs, some trails, tracks of leaves, some deer dookie, and a couple little buck rubs. But this looks nice as shit right on top of this ridge. Chico's down below me, so we're gonna work together and meet at the top of this hollow. Making your way around the world today takes everything you got. I'm working this bench out. I kicked a deer out. It could have been a small buck, but I saw for a second it's pretty thick. Chico should be on the other side of this bump from me. I don't know which way he would go. There's a good scrape here, and I saw some better buck rubs back there a little ways, so I'm just gonna keep working this out. It's good. It's quiet. The rain quit. It's been on and off, but it was pretty steady there for a minute. But definitely seeing some tracks, a little bit of fresh deer sign. So I just heard 3 shots. Sounded like it was about a half a mile up this hollow. Yeah, pay attention, Travis. Put your damn camera away. Okay. We're a long ways from the car. Chico's at the bottom. I headed to the top. I'm gonna work this ridge out. And it's all nasty green briars up here. A lot of big rocks. Looks like a lot of places for bear to den if they were fucking real, but they're not, so it doesn't matter. But hoping I jump something down to him, or I walk up on it because it's raining and it's kind of loud. It is now 12:05. What the this symbol means you can pay with your watch. What am I paying for? Whatever. Anyway. It's 12 o'clock. It is lunch 30. This is my lunch. This is my good luck lunch sack. That's a new one. I thought it would be good luck, but apparently that's not true at all. So I've just seen videos, and I've been walking for about 10 miles. I am soaking wet because it's been pouring down rain, but I got pepperoni, I got cheese. The wind is blowing the right way for cheese to attract a deer, but the wrong way for a deer to smell me. So we just hope do have a beautiful view up here. All the fog laying in the mountains over there. I've been gaining elevation about all damn day. And I'm about as high as I'm gonna get. But once I'm up here, I don't want to go down. So I just keep walking the rims. Hunting's stupid. You know, as a hunter, when you get to that point where you just get frustrated and you're like, fuck this, I'm just sick of this. I'm at that point. I said earlier, hunting was stupid. Now, it's real stupid. I gotta go down over this big greenbrier, steep-ass hill. And then I gotta go up another hill to get back to the truck. I'm soaking wet. My feet hurt like hell. I jumped a couple deer, but they're all in these greenbriers, and they jump up so damn fast, and they're gone before you really get. I can't get them in the scope. I saw a buck, but couldn't tell how big it was. Couldn't get it in the scope. By the time I opened my scope cover and got the gun shouldered, the deer was gone. So it's not been a fun day. It's quit raining now, but I'm gonna go home, dry my clothes. Might go back out for the evening, but it's warm, and this is shitty, and this sucks.
So we ended up meeting, walked back to the truck at about 3 o'clock, maybe 3:30. And we said, you know, let's go try this other spot. We'll go sit for the evening. Even though from just walking up and down those mountains, I'm wearing muck boots. So my feet were sliding around quite a bit. My feet hurt like hell. I was totally freaking soaked. And I said, I'll go sit for as long as I can tolerate to sit. And I knew I could stick it out till dark, but we got there and it's like, boy, it's starting to, you know, you can hear thunder. And it's like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. If it starts raining, to hell with it. So it started to rain a little bit. We said, to hell with it. We jumped into trucks.
Well, as you can hear, it's raining like a son of a bitch. And, yeah, my feet freaking hurt. And I'm totally freaking soaked from all day. And then we got back to the vehicles and said, we're going to go try another spot. We pulled in and it started raining a little bit. Chico's like, hey, you still want to go if it starts raining harder? And I'm like, honestly, I feel like shit. Although I hate to miss any time in the freaking woods. I'm like, I don't know, I'm soaked, I'm tired, I'm sore. Maybe I ought to just call it. But I get back in the truck and I have a severe weather advisory, thunderstorm warning. We no sooner got in the truck and it started just downpouring, limbs blowing and falling down and shit. So I saw a total of 9 deer today. One definitely a buck. The rest I would bet money were does. Pretty good day, I guess. Saw some deer. Put a lot of miles on to see those deer though. And yeah, just tough hunt, man. Real tough hunt. Big woods, game lands. Yeah, just a real tough hunt. But not for nothing, we did see some animals and we did have a good time. So, try again tomorrow morning. Well, that's neat. Well, the rain quit. And I still had an hour and 20 minutes till dark. And I couldn't stand the fact of going home and not being in the woods. So I parked in a really stupid spot. I went for a walk down that road, and it sucked down there. Ain't no buck rubs, ain't no deer tracks, ain't no deer trails. Just stupid. But I guess being in the woods is better than sitting on the couch watching it get dark. Then I get trail cam pictures of deer all around my damn stand I was in yesterday evening. Like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm really quitting this time, though. Fuck hunting and fuck the daylight.
Was there any self-loathing?
No.
No.
No, I just wanted to get it right, I think.
I want to say congratulations to everybody that's killing deer right now. And there's a lot of them. I could have killed a couple deer, but I still have this idea that I got to shoot like some big giant buck. And honestly, I'm not going to kill a bear. I know that I'm not going to kill a bear. I do have one more day to go out and look for a bear, but I don't think bears are real. I think they're mythical, like the Sasquatch or like the abominable snowman or chupacabra or the Mothman or the black bear. Like they're all the same. They're all bullshit, made up. Of course, yes, I know. There's going to be people going to say, "Oh, I killed a bear," or somebody's gonna say, "Oh, my brother, my husband killed a bear." No, he didn't. It's make believe. It's a glitch in the matrix. You're seeing things. It's just not. They're not real. It's not real life. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but so I know I'm not gonna kill a bear because they're fake, and I don't really need to kill a buck. I killed a nice buck in Ohio. If I get an opportunity to kill one, I will kill one. But this stage of the game, it gets tough, man. It gets really tough. Once people start shooting, the morning that I hunted on the first day, it sounded like Baghdad. Like it was one after the other, after the other, after the other for 2 hours. So these guys are out there shooting. It sounds, I think, like because I don't know anybody killed a deer. Around me, I've asked 20 people, "Did you kill something? Did you kill something? Did you kill something?" Nobody killed anything. Who the fuck is shooting? What is happening? Like it literally sounds like a war zone, and nobody killed anything. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Big shout out real quick to Arrow Point Taxidermy. Samantha Dolphinbaugh just graduated from taxidermy school, and I got in touch with her, and she was going to do my coyote for me. I was just going to get the hide tanned, the one I killed with the bow. I was just going to get the hide tanned, but the problem is when I shot the coyote at 1 o'clock, it was 50 degrees that day. The coyote died in a creek, and I took it and laid it beside a log until dark, carried it out of the woods, and took it straight to her. And by the time she started skinning this coyote, it had started turning green, and I wasn't overly concerned about it. So it was a beautiful coyote, and I'd have been happy to have the hide. But when she said, "Hey, it's looks like it's probably going to be bad and not going to turn out real good," I said, "Throw it in a dumpster. I'll just take the skull." So she did the skull for me, and it took, I don't know, 2 weeks. But that's not, don't hold her to that. That's not the standard. But they do have bugs. They do the beetle thing where they put it in the beetles and then they clean it up and do all that stuff. Got my coyote skull back. Did a bang up job. I'm super, super happy with it. This is a young lady that just graduated from taxidermy school and is looking for some work. Listen, I'm a big fan of taxidermy. You got something you're not sure if you want to get it. I tell everybody all the time, my biggest buck will always be on the wall because I might shoot one like this big, and then next year I might shoot one like this big. I'm getting that son of a bitch mounted too because I'll always have my biggest buck on the wall. And even if I shoot one that's only just a wee little bit bigger, I may never shoot a buck like that again. I have no problem having 30 of them on the wall, but I don't want to have one that I go, should have got that mounted. Get a couple bucks together, get the damn thing mounted. Typically you have a year to pay for it. Get it to a taxidermist. Take it down to Sam. Let her do it. She does some awesome work. I've seen some of her stuff hanging up in the shop. Check her out. Anyways, congratulations to everybody that's killed deer. There's too many. I can't remember all of y'all. I just can't. My buddy Logan killed a nice 8-point. My buddy Carl killed a nice 8-point. My buddy Adam killed a nice buck in Pennsylvania. I got Guy Livingston killed a nice buck, and there's too many. I'm just trying to think of the ones off the top of my head that pop up real quick that I just saw here in the past day or two, but there's a pile of them. A lot of guys killing great bucks. Jason Ober killed a hammer of a buck in Ohio. Tim Tobias killed a hell of a buck in Ohio. People are killing deer. I probably didn't name you, and I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but too many people killing some deer, and that's great. That's not me. It might not be you. But if it's not you, here's how to approach this next thing that's going down. With rifle season, it's very difficult. You're not hunting deer anymore. Unless you're hunting a huge tract of private land or something like that, you're just not, this week anyways, you're not hunting deer. You're hunting people. You have to know where people have been, how people go into the woods, where they go once they get there. There's an easy walking trail. Typically, that's not going to be where you want to go. Yes, it's appealing. I do it myself. You get out on a walking trail, you're like, I'm just going to keep walking this because it's nice and quiet. What do you think the deer are doing? They're laying on a bench somewhere and they're watching that walking trail because they know that's where danger comes from. So they watch the trail. Like, it might be quiet, it may seem good in theory, but at the end of the day, that's just not the way to do it. Just know where guys are going to park, where they're coming in from. approach it from a different angle. If it's a harder walk or just takes a little bit more time, just prepare yourself for that and do it. Dress light, pack light, get into the woods and do something different. Do something stupid that most people aren't thinking to do. I laugh at myself all the time and go, this is the dumbest shit I've ever done. Oftentimes it is, but a lot of times it works. And I've killed plenty of deer by doing stupid shit. No, I don't kill 160-inch bucks, but I've killed some nice ones, and I do something different than what everybody else is doing. So I shouldn't tell you that, because if you guys all start doing that, then that kind of ruins mine. Anyways, yes, worry about where other people are going and do what they're not doing. That's what's going to kill you bucks right now. So the plan for this week, I did not hunt today, Monday. I did not hunt today. After yesterday's debacles, I felt like I got hit by a bus yesterday. So I did not hunt this morning. Figured I'd sleep in. Tomorrow I'll be out in the morning. Wednesday's the last day of the month in the car business. Guess who's working? This guy right here. So I'm probably going to hunt the morning. And that's that. I'm going to be off, I believe, on Thursday. As of right now, the plan is I'm going to be off on Thursday. Weather's supposed to be nice. It's going to be cold, windy, which I don't particularly like, but it's going to be cold. Should be a nice day to be in the woods. So I'm going to be in the woods all day on Thursday, Friday morning, Saturday evening, and Sunday I'll get a break. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to hunt all the mornings this week and hunt one full day and probably a little bit Saturday evening if I get out of work on time and stuff like that. So I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so freaking much for subscribing, and thanks for being here. Elk hunt. Let's not forget this elk hunt. Elk hunt is coming up. It's in 45 days. I did this. I did it on the monthly payment calculator today. The first, if you bought a car today, 45 days from today would be January 12th. So we're inside of 40 days for sure till that elk hunt happens. So I am super stoked about that. I'm going to film the whole thing with that camera right there. And I got a GoPro over here. And I got a GoPro over there. And it's going to be cool shit. So yeah, Pennsylvania bull elk hunt, zone 9/zone 1, January 31st to December 6th. I will be up north hunting a Pennsylvania bull elk, and I am beyond thrilled to do that. So stick around, join me for that. It's going to be badass. And yeah, let's go kill a buck though.